Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. This is my first upper body day back from my meet. I lied. I actually did a little bit of bench the day before. Basically just did 4 sets of 10 with about 225 or so on the bench, but no accessories, nothing else. When it comes down to it, I am a power lifter, so getting close to competition 10, 12, maybe even 16 weeks out, I focus on the competition lifts. Year round though, I like to build my physique a little bit. Not only will it keep me healthier, make me a better power lifter, but everybody wants to get jacked. Here I am just warming up my shoulders. I've been having some shoulder issues in my right kind of front delt. So here Mark suggested I did these dumbbell power clean kind of deals. It's just kind of like an external rotation. Gives me a nice stretch in the delt. Also works some of the rotator cuff. And then I'm just doing side laterals to warm up the rest of the shoulder. So basically all these exercises, whether I show every set or not, I'm doing anywhere from 2 to 5 sets. And then for reps, I'm not really counting on this day since it's my first day back. Basically, I'm just trying to get some blood to the area. So later on when I get more serious, I'll try to do a couple days of 10s, a couple days of 12s, a couple days of 6, a couple days of 8, something like that, and then get mini PRs on those workouts and sets and reps. Like I said, in my quote-unquote off-season, I do a lot more bodybuilding type movements, dumbbell movements, isolation movements, and also variations of the main lift, which you'll see here in a second. Finally, I was able to get a bench, so I stole a bench, and I actually think the dumbbell cleans work a little bit better there. Yes, I'm using a little bit of low back momentum, but I'm really just trying to finish the move with the shoulders. Like I said, just get some blood in there was my main goal for the day. I'm not trying to touch heavy weight. I'm not trying to be super strict. I'm not trying to go to the Olympia. I'm just trying to get blood to my shoulders because they've been banged up. And then I go into some pressing after this. So a good warm-up for pressing is just some light dumbbells. I do some light arms often, some face pulls, and then I'll get into my main movement, which you will see right here. I haven't done this movement in a while. It's the floor press. Not only is it the floor press, but I move my grip way in on the floor press. Here's Bryce trying to fuck me up while I'm trying to get serious with 185. Hit me with his damn skiing sticks. It's 185, and I also did sets of 10 or so. Trying to keep my elbows in, trying to keep that shoulder really tight underneath me, squeezing my shoulders together. Basically squeezing your shoulder blades together and down. That'll keep your shoulder in the safest place. And right now, since my front delt hurts, it's really, really important that I do that. So I've been focusing on that. I do it pretty decently in my bench setup, but heavier weights or a lot of reps, things get a little janky. So really keeping my back tight and then just pressing away, trying to find a rhythm, slow and controlled on the way down, kind of let my triceps touch the ground. I'm probably not doing the best job of going full range even for a floor press. You can see a little bit of space between my elbow and the ground, but I don't really care. Just trying to get blood going. I did compete 4 days prior to this, like I said. First day back, not pushing the weight, not pushing the reps, nothing earth-shattering here. Just showing you guys a little bit of kind of my bodybuilding routine or exercises I do to help fix weaknesses. The floor press is a shortened range of motion. It's great to kind of overload that lockout, take away your leg drive, take away some of the stability. And then for some, you can handle more weight because it's a shortened range. And then for others, it may be harder because you're taking away that stability and quote-unquote leg drive. For me, throughout the years, my floor press and my regular bench have been pretty much neck and neck. That's why I don't really focus on the floor press a bunch. But I figured if I go close grip floor press, it'll be a good break on my low back from deadlifts and squats, and also a way to kind of overload my triceps. I haven't done dips in a long time, so I hopped on to some body weight dips, just banging out reps until I feel a burn. Quickly moved over, and I ended this superset with some biceps. Another goal of mine in my off season is get my lungs back, get my general physical preparedness back, just to be fit enough to recover. As you go into a meet, you start doing less accessories, less cardio, less everything, just more weight in the competition lift. So my goal now is to get my breath back a little bit, get moving with supersets. I've been doing kettlebell swings on my lower body days in between every set to get my heart rate up. And then after my main movement, I'll just superset everything. a little bit higher reps, pushing the pace. Then I moved on to just straight bar curls, straight bar pushdowns, nothing revolutionary, no top secrets. My arms aren't that big, so you probably don't even want to follow my bullshit routine anyways. But it's worked for me. It's helped my bench. It's helped me stay healthy, most importantly, like I said. Being able to do a little bit of biceps to balance out all the pushing and tricep work we do. Being able to do a bunch of rows, chin-ups, face pulls to overcompensate for all the pressing we do. We often get really tight in our pecs, so to open that up, any kind of rotator cuff, external rotation, as well as any kind of row, working our lat, face pull to work our rear delt and upper back, or chin up to work our entire back is kind of my goal here. Dan always messing around. Here I am putting in work. Just to get blood going again. My whole body was pretty beat up from that meet day. My meet went a little bit faster than I'm used to, and obviously I don't compete that often, but I started lifting at maybe 5 o'clock in the evening and pulled my last deadlift about 10:30 or so. So about a 5-hour meet, where most meets you kind of squat in the morning, maybe 10 or 11, and you'll finish at maybe 5 or 6 at night, maybe a little bit longer, you know. Beat up, just staying extra hydrated, trying to get my diet back on track. I tried to fill out the 231 weight class, so I was eating pizza and whatever the hell I wanted for a long time. Back to tracking my food a little bit better, drinking a little bit more water, worrying about how my body feels in terms of not pushing the weight if I don't feel good. I'll take more light days now. If I don't feel good, I'll just do 5 sets of 3 with 70% rather than pushing myself every single week. Going into the meet, I had the mentality that I had to get shit done. I was going to get it done no matter what. Even if my shoulder was hurting, I was going to do the sets and reps that Jeremy Hamilton prescribed for me. That's just kind of how it is. I work as a competitor because I know these 8 weeks leading up is 100% what's going to build up the meet, so I had to get it done. Now I don't have shit to get done. If I don't want to do bench, I'm not going to do bench. I'll go do overhead. If I don't want to squat, I'm going to box squat or deadlift. I'm going to do kind of what I like. Not that meet prep wasn't fun, but I'm going to listen to my body a little bit more, recover a bunch of things. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm a little bit sick. And I think that's all of it added together. The stress that I put on my body to get shit done, maybe when it wasn't ready. Here's like a rolling dumbbell extension, kind of a skull crusher, but we cheated a little bit, followed up by a curl. That's it for this, guys. If you guys like the bodybuilding content, comment below, share this bitch, like this bitch, subscribe to this bitch. More videos coming your way, guys. Thanks. Let's go!